Good day, everybody. Tracy Brown here. Hope you're having a great day. It's Friday, so it's Friday Q&A, and I have about 15 minutes or so here to answer your questions. So while I'm waiting for some people to hop on, I want to let y'all know that our feed this week was super interesting. I loved it. Thank you all so much for participating. It was super fun. I hope it was encouraging and enlivening for you too to see how the bottom line is that the body knows. The body knows what it needs. And so when I asked the question, I think it was yesterday, maybe 2 days ago, when I asked the question about what food, whenever you're like, I don't really know what I want to eat, what food though, or meal, always works when you're like, I'm not sure really what I want, but that works. And the responses were really awesome and fun and varied, but I noticed a theme. And it usually was a theme of eating something that was really like when I say pack a punch, it was more like this sense of like it satisfied on different levels. Like there was a level of like, this is enough energy. So I noticed a lot of people saying things like cereals. So I'm assuming cereal and milk. So protein, carb, fat. When I also, my preferences were always protein, carbs, fat. Like if you've noticed, mine was like bread and cheese for something really quick and simple. Meal wise, it was like salmon, so fatty fish, and with teriyaki, which is the sweet with it, and rice, and like I like miso soup. Throw in a couple vegetables, I'm happy too, if that's there or not, whatever. But again, noticing how our bodies want this this density. And this, like, I know that I have fuel for more than just 2 seconds, and a mix. So that was really cool. So I saw lots of like grilled cheeses, cereals. Some people had more elaborate meals, but everything was like this mix of protein, carbs, fat every time. And so it's really important to notice like all the things that we thought that we should eat or that we wanted when we were more in diet culture was all this really like low energy stuff. Doesn't mean it wasn't like didn't have nutrients in it, but it wasn't lasting. And so your body wasn't getting this like sense of like, I'm taken care of, I'm okay for a while. I can go do some stuff. I don't have to think about this. So hope that this kind of like little experiment taught y'all a lot about like body needs in general. So I'm glad for everybody who participated. It was really fun to see. Hopefully it gave y'all some other ideas, some meal and snack ideas. And that was the point. So glad you participated in that. I also want to talk about a couple things here. So we talked about satisfaction there. Again, this is Friday Q&A. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. And lastly, I asked a couple weeks ago, maybe a week or two ago, about where is it you were feeling kind of stuck. And last week I answered some questions about that, and part of it was the satisfaction question. So we answered some of that this week. And building on that, today I want to talk about a lot of people asking about coping, emotional coping. And what that means a lot of times is when we're not using the diet, or even, I guess we can call it emotional eating or compulsive eating. So when we're not using any of the food, what do I do? And so that question, the answer to that question is as varied as there are people about what we need to feel connected or less revved up or safe. So you all know I talk about a lot of somatic tools in these videos, but today I have collected probably about 2 paragraphs full of some tools that you can use to help you quote unquote cope. And it's really about, it's not that we need to like get better at like white knuckling and coping through life. I want to help you build your regulation to be in life, and to know that when we can widen our window of tolerance to be able to hold more of life without it feeling overwhelming or dangerous or scary, that's when we're thriving. So instead of me going on and on and on about the contents of that tool, I just thought, I literally just typed up on a document, and it's kind of the beginnings of honestly, a mini course I'm going to run with you all coming up this year sometime. But I thought I would just give you kind of like page 1 or the very beginning of it as just a little bit of an example of how thorough and deep we can go to move away from just trying to like survive things, but learn how to thrive. Okay, so in the comments below, if you want that document, put below thriving. So type in the word thriving below. I will private message you this tool. So that's all I need to do to get it. There's no opt-in. Just private message me if you want that. I'm not going to put that big document below because I don't want it to like get lost or not get used. But it's for people who are really serious about thriving. So if you want this document to work through when you're feeling kind of overwhelmed or revved up, or feel like the only thing you can do is eat, or not eat, if you're struggling with that, put thriving in the comments below, and I will send you that document over the course of today and tomorrow, or whenever you comment. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any other comments, please put them below. If this video was helpful for you, please share it as well with your friends, your family, people who like, I need to stop trying to white knuckle my food and start learning how to build my capacity to feel more. So thank you all so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Take care. Bye for now.